we're in Fresno, California. We just finished installing a gas valve for clients out here over by Ferguson. And anyways, they had a pipe stubbed out. It was hard pipe with a connector into the existing stove. No shutoff valve, so we shut the house down and I got you a valve in there. Of course, this is a 4-foot supply line. It'll run, I think, over 100,000 BTUs. Your new stove is about 75,000 BTUs, so it's plenty. We usually hook up a 1/2 inch OD by 3/8 inside diameter, and just a 4-foot would only run about 61,000, so not enough for the new stove. So whenever I got you a brand new shutoff valve, brand new flare, it's a 5/8 OD by 1/2 inch inside diameter, and so brand new connections there. We did give you, this is all your piping back in the wall. All that's yours. We give you, you can see in the middle it's the brass color. That's a nipple, that's ours. That 90's ours, that nipple's ours, the valve's ours. So we got that installed for you, kind of put up there so you can have your valve shutting off. It was half in and half out of the cabinet, so we did have to cut some of your cabinet out. We tried to cut it out pretty clean compared to before. It's a lot cleaner than what it was. We didn't cut that back there, by the way, but it's kind of a semicircle. And then since it's standing up, we cut another hole inside the cabinet right there. I know we don't prefer doing that, but there it is. And of course, you can see how far it sticks out, so you got plenty of room to hook up the stove. Once you get it in, you're going to need an adapter here. The adapters that came with it, I recommend you do not use those, and the reason being is they're old. But this is what you would get. I'll have your installer bring it. Is these little guys right here. This is a 1/2 inch male iron pipe thread by 5/8 flare thread. So these are exactly what you would need. You would take this guy right here and screw it in right there, of course your new stove, and then you can hook up that right to it. What we've given you is a 1/2 inch nipple and a 3/4 by 1/2 bell reducer, which would allow you to screw into our adapter, which is sitting in here with a plug in it. So you'd remove the plug, screw all that together and tie it in. Whatever you want to do is up to you, but please use new fittings. Don't reuse these. You can, but we know we don't warrant that out here because we're not hooking it up. Gas is off back there. It has to stay off until you're installed. This line also has to be capped off for safety reasons. I'm not sure why anyone would come there and just turn the gas on for fun. But if they did, you can't have gas coming off this line, so it needs to be capped off. So these two nuts, this portion and this portion, you can just break this loose, and this is the flare connector. This is a flare by 3/4 male iron pipe. Or female iron pipe adapter. So whatever you'd like to do in here is fine. Anyway, so it's stubbed out right here. We've tested it for leaks. Water heater's back on, lit that. Set it back to hot. That's 120 degrees. If you want to turn it back up to ABC or very hot, that's entirely up to you, but just keep in mind scalding risk increases with hotter water. Everything here looks good outside of that. This installation is done.